Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Oztron, and today we are back with the official early access release of StarRupture, and we should see a lot more content in the game and be able to explore a lot more of the map compared to the early playtest versions that we had seen previously in the past. So let's go ahead and just jump into it and start a new game. Let's go ahead and start Oz World. Oh, WORLD. We'll just do alpha, and let's see, single player. I'm not going to skip the tutorial. The session name contains an invalid character. What? Oh, we can't do that. Okay, we'll just do 01. How about that? Does that work? All right, and start game. Okay, so we have 4 different character selections that we can choose from. I didn't really I played a lot of the people, but I'm going to play the chickie this time. We'll go with the girl.
What the...
Please don't move. I want to run a holistic scan. Commencing holistic scan.
And scan. I can't look around yet.
Vitals normal. Prisoner E4101. Welcome to the Argos program. Your adventure with the Clade Corporation begins right now. Hello, I am Gal,
Well,
your
hello.
Galactic Assistance Liaison.
Mouse is a little
The
sensitive.
Clade Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced. You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory training.
Right
Okay.
away? No breakfast or coffee?
No breakfast.
You're not much different from the colony overseers.
Claywood Corporation. Okay, so we still start in the same ship. Nothing has changed here. The performance seems really good. I'm really running a decent frame rate over here. This is our basic printer that we'll probably need to come back to, and our ship. So,
Welcome to Arcadia 7 in the Raptura system.
okay.
The goal of this training is to teach you to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients.
All right.
However, we'll begin with something simpler. Arcadia is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources. You
Yeah,
have been equipped with a tool to acquire them.
that
Use
tool.
it to extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
Okay, so here's our first meteorite, and these guys have certain minerals or core components to them that we need, and they are highlighted, kind of. You know, they're slightly different color. So there, we don't focus on them. You can see that our little bar goes down slow when we're not aimed on the actual materials. So we have I think it's the wolfram, we got calcium, titanium, and helium out of there, along with a meteor heart. And then R to reload. Okay. Very nice. We got another one over there we can go get, and we're going to grab these guys too.
Looks good.
Yes, yes.
Come to mama.
All right. So I have about probably,
stuff.
I think I'm right over 100 hours in the playtest versions of this game. So I am super excited to see what new content we have in the game to discover. I'm super excited. This is one of my favorite games of the maybe of 2026 now instead of 2025. It was one of my favorite that came out as just a playtest. Now this is food right here, and then those little bulbs over there are like little water bulbs that we can use to give ourselves water. So I'm just kind of collecting this stuff early on. It does grow back over time, but I just want to make sure we don't run out of food, because I don't know what the food situation is. Okay, so we have our agenda up at the top. So what is our current quest? Equip the building tool and choose the base core from the menu. Place the base core down. Let's go ahead and collect this guy too, and then we'll just kind of walk around, focus on the wolfram right there. What else? We have some more wolfram. Okay, there's some right there. Yep, and then that should be calcium. There we go. All right, blew it up. We done blowed it up. All right, reload. Okay, let's get our weapon cooled off. Now another thing you can do. Now these are going. These little star tiers will help heal when we need to, just a little bit. But another thing you can do is these little areas right here are titanium, and then the copper looking ones over there are the wolfram, and you can actually just sit here and mine the titanium like that. You just get one over time. So it's, if you can, you know, if you can mine up the rocks, they give a little bit more per rock. It's a little quicker to do it this way, but if you need to, you can just mine that over there. It goes a little quicker as it goes on, as your gun heats up. So we'll just let that overheat, collect a little bit of this. I'm going to try to get as much as I can before I start really getting into building everything. So let me collect some of this wolfram over here, and we're going to collect this guy too, so we can heal. What is that? That looks like that's calcium. I'm not going to worry about this. So now over here, you can't really shoot. Well, oh, I guess you can. All right, couldn't do that before, but you can just aim at the ground, and then this will load up a little bit. But I want to at least get like 100 of these, and then that when we go to build convert this material into building material, then that'll give us a good amount to start with. All right, guys, I think I have enough material. So I went ahead and mined up basically 100 titanium and 100 of the wolfram over there. And now I want to see where we're going to build our base. Might need 2 of our little base modules. But I'm curious, like before they had put a shield around everything so you couldn't really go exploring. So I want to see if that shield is still in place. It's like a beginner's shield thing. Let's see. Let's look. Man, this game is so like
Location
pretty.
barrier activated.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Letting you out onto the dangerous planet without completing introductory training would be too risky for this investment.
There we go.
Investment?
I meant our investment into your safety. The Claywood Corporation cares about you.
Cares all about us. Okay, so that answers that. Where should I put our base at? Now, last time I built right around here, but it was a kind of a pain in the butt because I ended up having to build over this little like throughway right there, and it was kind of deep. So we want to stick close to, we have wolfram over there, the copper I'm sorry, copper wolfram over there, titanium over there, and we have a heel. What am I saying? Texas accent just kicked in for a second there. Okay, then we have water over there. I want to try to build up on top this time. So maybe over here. I don't know. Let's just see. Now, when we start building, this game, like, the things are huge, so they take up a lot of space. Oh, there's a cliff over here too. Okay, all right, give me a second. I'm gonna find a spot. Okay, I think I'm gonna build right here. This, I know it looks super rocky, but when we build this base core, we can put it up high. So we're gonna just put it up over the rocks. Let's see, let's get about as high as we can here. Let's see, right about there. And yeah.
Good work.
There we go.
You'll need building materials to build the rest of the base.
I know.
You can create them with the printer in your lander.
Yes.
But gather the necessary components first.
Okay, so we need to
use the harvester to extract them.
Titanium
just like you
ore.
did with
Need
the
12
meteorite.
of those. Okay, so yeah, I forgot that the tutorial makes you go and mine this stuff anyway, but only 12. All right, let me go ahead and grab 12 of those, and then we got to run back to our ship and convert it to I guess build material. All right, guys, got the materials checked off, so now we have to run back to our ship where the printer's at. So let's head over there. Okay, we're back at the ship, and we have our printer. Come into here, select that material. This is the basic building material. I'm really curious to see what these other, where are they? These other materials are right here, because this was something introduced that was, or newly introduced in the last co-op playtest, and we didn't really get a chance to experiment with it. Oh, look at that. We have a power cell. Ooh, already new stuff. I like it. And pistol ammo, standard ammo, shotgun ammo. Yeah, that's new. We didn't have a shotgun before. All right, cool. So let's make this. I'm just going to do the max amount.
Everything's ready.
Gave us
now build
1,000.
the habitat that will protect your sleeve from Arcadia's dangers.
Okay,
Remember
habitat
that
time.
your body is also a Claywood corporate investment, so it would be good to create a comfortable place for it.
All right, cool. So we're going to go build a habitat over next to our base thing over there. And then I'm probably going to build another base. So these bases, keep in mind, they have a certain range to them. So when we go to build and we set down a base, you see this white box? That is where you can build inside of. So that base pertains to anything inside of this white boundary area right there. So as you can see, I can't build this base inside of there because it's for doing another bounding box, I guess, of build area. But if you notice, the titanium and the wolfram are outside of there, so that means we cannot mine these things until we put a base core down. So you can kind of see in the distance, way over there in the distance, as I move the base core, you can see that there's a box over there. So all you gotta do is just overlap these a little bit. So I'm just gonna place this in the middle over here, and then that should cover us from being able to mine this area. You guys can see there's even a red line over on the kind of mountainous area. Yeah, there you go. And that's just showing we can't build there. So we're gonna put this probably more so like there. Just keep it out of the way of things. All right, and we'll probably have to protect these later in the game as well from alien attacks. So if you guys aren't familiar with this game, it is somewhat like Satisfactory meets Starship Troopers. It's like, it's got a bit of, you know, base building and manufacturing, logistics and all that to it, as well as base attacks, you know, tower, kind of like a tower attack system, or a tower defense system built into it, with crazy bug-like creatures that are similar to what you would see in Starship Trooper. Okay, so now we're going to put a habitat down. So we're going to do this guy, and we're going to just line it up. Oh, can we not put it right there? All right, maybe, how high? All right, we got to see if we can get it somewhere. Might have to move this. Man, can I not put it right there? Oh, shoot. Not on stable ground, so maybe over here. Yeah, okay, so I could put it right there. I don't really want it right there, though. How about in front? So, there we go. All right, cool. Okay, and now it's too tall for me to get up on. Do we have stairs yet? Oh, we don't have stairs. Uh-oh. How can I get up there? Built it too tall. Can we get up? Oh, crap. I thought we could get up there. I'm trying to build it tall for a reason, so you guys will find out later, but there's a reason why I want to build it tall. So can I not build a platform to get onto? Yeah, we don't get access to build the other stuff. Okay, so let's just do this. We'll build another one. Right here, maybe. So I just built another base
Now
That was
that
a
you
little
have
lower
your
to the
shelter,
ground.
build a printer inside it.
All right, let's build a
That
printer.
way, you will always have it nearby, thus optimizing your work.
Yeah. Oh, and we'll put this. Wait, can I use this to? Oh yeah, we could do this. There we go. Here we go. All right, and then we can put our door there. There we go. This is what I'd rather do. We'll put our printer right there.
Now build a corporate terminal.
And we
That
need to,
will allow you to complete assignments for different companies, which will in turn give you access to new buildings.
okay, corporate terminal. There we go. And then we come out here. I'll leave that there for now. Okay. So this is our printer. That's our terminal. Use the corporate terminal to claim level 1 reward. So here is our level 1 reward. Claim
The
it.
first reward
Ah,
was
here's what
free,
we needed. Basic
but you'll
platforms.
have to work for the next one.
Okay.
Send us some titanium.
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Look up at the sky. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift. It will cover light years in seconds.
They're talking about that planet right there. If you can see it, that is the orbital rift thing that will allow us to send items up to space. So right now I'm going to build simple platforms to just get us started with things. There we go. And then we'll need some stairs. We'll need to put some power back here too. So we're going to set this up and we're going to just build out like that. And then let me go ahead and hit F. That should allow us to take that building away. And then we can use, this is why I built, or I mined a lot of material at first. So just about 100 will give you about 1,000 building blocks to play with. And so I did like 100, mined 100 wolfram and 100 titanium. So that gives us roughly 1,000 blocks. And that will allow us to have lots of materials to do our thing with. So I'm building this area as a solar array area to put down our solar panels. And then we're just going to put them right here. And so we got one there. That's going to give our base some power. And right there. Right there. Right there. Go down. We're going to have to mine some more. Make sure we don't use up all our materials. And then we need to make a space for our orbital launchers. So right here, where are they? This guy right there. That is the cargo launcher guy. So I think I'm going to put our first one right here. We're going to turn it around to be like that. There we go. Transfer power between buildings, connect them with their platforms. Buildings can be connected directly by using additional platforms. Each element conducts power. Connections work across multiple elevation levels. As long as you see the appropriate indicator, power will be transmitted. The appropriate indicator on these is usually the little green lights. So as long as your platform have these little lights on them, then they are powered. Okay, now let's add a second orbital launcher. Uh-oh, did I put that? Oh, I put it in backwards. Whoops. Let's get rid of it. And let's do another one. Spinny around. And put the second one right there. Probably end up having a bunch of these. And then let's also add some platforms like this. Yeah. Just go down and out. Let's put one right there. Okay. And see. Building is not connected with ground. So if you get that where the building is not connected with ground, then you can switch over to these guys. And these will allow you to build over areas that don't have ground to a certain distance, like so. And then you can usually come back over here and put down the ones that have the main foundations to them. So we can get them to go like, come on, why is it weird now? Oh, it's not quite there. Now there will be extensions to the foundation poles that we'll be able to place down. So I don't think we have those yet. Yeah, we don't have those just yet, but those will come. So let's get these going right here. Just building up a good platform. This is why I wanted to build high. So as you know, you guys saw early, I was looking for a high spot. This is why. Why does it not let me? Come here. Right there. And that's weird. Okay. So we'll switch over to these and do it like that. All right, cool. Yay. All right. So that gives us a little bit of space to work with. I may go ahead and fill in this space right here like so. There we go. Cool. All right, so now we need to go put down miners. Do we have miners? Did they give us that yet? Nope, they did not. So I think we need basic materials in here. So this one is asking for a certain amount of, I think just 5 of the titanium ore. So I should be able to just put that in here. We select it. And do I not? I'm all out of titanium ore. Wow. Okay. And yep, we got to go get some titanium ore. All right. Didn't expect that. I thought I'd have at least 5 of them left over. Okay. Got our titanium ore. Let's get back to our orbital launcher so that we can load it up there and get our first supply sent off. Now, one thing I forgot to do was we need some stairs over here. So we're going to go ahead and put stairs down. So we'll just do it like that and like so. I'm not going to worry about them connecting to the ground just yet. We'll get all this cleaned up later. Okay, so there's our 2 orbital launchers. Let's load it up with some supplies so we can split this and just give them 5 like so. Drag that over.
As soon as we get the package,
there they
your
go.
reputation will increase, which will unlock new schematics for you.
And then that's shooting up in the air, so it does that 5 times and we will reach that achievement basically of some new unlocks. We can come over here and actually see the progress for 80% already.
The shipment
There it
has
goes.
arrived. You've just proven you're useful,
Yay.
which means the corporation trusts you a little bit more. You've
Nice.
acquired new schematics.
New
Go ahead,
schematics.
claim your reward.
There we go. And now we have the ore excavator, the rails and rail supports, and the rail connector. That's what we get from
We've just
that.
unlocked new building schematics for you. Can you guess what they're for?
I used these machines on Mars. The rails are for drones that will carry resources between buildings. As for the ore excavator, I refuse to say what it does. I have many years of mining experience.
Lack of knowledge is nothing to be embarrassed about. The ore excavator excavates ores.
You don't say. That explains everything.
I'm glad I could help.
Okay, so now we're going to add the ore excavators over here. And we're going to put one right there, turn it around. Voila. That's just saying every connected element can be transferred power. So basically what that means is we're going to put one right there. As soon as we connect rails to it, the rails will actually transfer power to these guys. So let's go ahead and put one right here. And there should be another one we can add right there for now. I'm only going to power one of them. All right, I'm only going to power one of them. Doorbell just rang. And we are going to connect this guy. Yeah, let's go ahead and connect that guy. We're going to run it as far as we can over here to there. And do the same thing like so. Okay. All right. Then we're going to line it up with one of our machines, orbital launchers like this, and send it up in air. Okay, and then we should be able to click it into there. But we may need, not sure, may wait before I do that. So let's just go ahead and plug it like so. And then, oh, you know what? Actually, let's take that down. Okay, we need it to be producing. So let's go ahead and connect the rail there and get it clicked into that spot.
Now that the raw materials are being extracted automatically, you'll have more time to build out your base.
I have a question. Why didn't you install all available building schematics for me from the start? That would speed up my work even more.
All of the machines made available to you during your mission are delicate and extremely expensive. They are also bound by NDAs and patents. None of the companies working with the Claywood Corporation have granted permission to give you everything right away. You need to prove you are worthy of using the more advanced equipment.
But I already signed the NDA.
This will be best explained by the words of Annika Fisher, the CEO of Future Health Solutions, one of our partners. Playing recording.
There's no way I'm giving those degenerates my patents. They don't care about the law or intellectual property. But if it becomes necessary and they actually deserve it, then so be it. Don't quote me on that.
All right, so I'm noticing something here that's new. So when I go to place this down, if I hit the right mouse button, it makes it, wow, what is the difference there? So that's on a much bigger platform. And this is on like a little platform. That is on a wide. What is the purpose of that, I wonder? Right mouse button. Huh. Yeah, that's new. So, wonder what the difference is. I don't know. We're going to go ahead and plop that there. So that's generating some power. Okay. Okay, so those have power coming to them. So now we can go over here and get the resources out of them. All right, select a commission. Yeah, we're going to have to... do we get... Let's see, what do we get? We got these... that... Okay, we don't have anything else. Alright, so those things are running, and we can take this guy and just take this one and connect it over here. Wait, how far can we go? Not very far. Alright, so we'll go to right there and connect it to that. That way, it's got power. We can tell that everything is powered by the green or the blue power lights, basically. And then I want to get this one, the second one over here, running also, because this will give us materials just at the beginning. So we're going to just run this one like that. And we're going to just connect it to this base right here. Okay, we're still green. Good. Okay, yeah. All right. And then that will allow us to go to the machines directly. They're not sending anything to us because we're not calling for it. But see, this one's already gathered like almost 100 items. So we can collect that. That will give us 1,000 building blocks. We can also come over to this one and grab what's in there too. I think the wolfram mine's a lot faster than the titanium, but I'm not sure. I think they have different rates. I don't know what those are yet. But that one's got 70. This one should be at 100. Over here, yeah, we'll grab that. Cool. So now we'll have lots of building materials to do the next stage.
Necesito agua.
Okay, so, all right, our girl is hungry and thirsty. So these are those things that we collected early on, so we can just use these.
I advise caution.
To
the fruit on Arcadia can alleviate
get our
hunger,
health back up.
But putting unknown things into one's mouth is rarely beneficial to the individual. Though, of course, it was beneficial to the development of civilization. Although this fruit is edible, that won't always be the case.
Okay, so this one we need to get to level 2. We choose that. It needs 20 of these items now. So now we can take our rail and connect it directly into there. And basically this will start sending things from over there. The miners will send it along the rail and this thing will collect it. And once it collects enough, we will upgrade to corporate level 3 for this corporation. I wonder how many corporations we have now. Before we had like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 different corporations. So maybe there'll be more. Yeah, you guys can see the rails are coming, delivering the materials on its way. Speak it. Now, from what I understand, this is a kind of, it basically delivers what the demand is. So it requires 20. And so that will only send 20 on the line. So it won't be continuously like sending items. It only sends what is requested. And so those are coming along. And then once those get in there, then we will be at level 3. I probably need to add some more solar down because I know that power is going to be an issue for a while. So while those are coming in, we'll just add more power. Okay, we are almost there. We are at 95%, so just a few more of these. Awesome. There
Now
it goes.
build the analyzer and research some local flora with it.
Okay. Analyzer, where is that? Analyzer? Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Where's the analyzer at? Oh, wait, I have to come over here. Forgot. There it is. There it is. Claim it. Nice. Okay. And that would be right here. We'll put the analyzer like so. Okay. And then it wants us to analyze a plant. So I guess we will take some of these, split, and just analyze. I don't know how many we need to analyze. Let's just do 5. Throw those in there. Claim the data points.
Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward.
How many are
In
we
the
supposed to
future,
research?
You will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with.
Okay.
The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them. Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them.
So, okay, I think it needs 50 and we have 25. So, yeah, let's try that. Let's see. We have, if I add those, yeah, we need to add 25 more. So let's just add, I could do the meteorite heart. I bet that'll give a lot. 30 data points for that. Or I could do these. Let's split these up to another 5. And what does that give us? Another 25. So we'll claim those. And we'll click that. That 25. Add that to there.
It's time for the final stage of introductory training.
Claim it.
Raw materials aren't very useful to corporations, since they need to produce something with them anyway.
Oh, here we go.
Use the buildings you have available and automate the production of the more valuable items.
Why can't they process them themselves? They have factories across the entire solar system.
This will be best explained by a private conversation recorded between 2 executives at the Griffiths Military Corporation.
Right,
so you're telling me all of the tax laws only apply to the solar system?
Bro, the mining tax, the cosmic fees, deductions from extraterrestrial income, the cost of insuring sensitive cargo, legally none of that applies to us. They can't even hit us with tariffs. It's free money, man.
I don't know why I asked.
Alright, so if I go like this and like that, okay, let's see if we can extend this platform a little bit. Okay, I added a little bit to our platform over here, kind of stair-stepped it down a little bit. And now we need to put in these smelters. So we're going to place one kind of this area. Let's actually, we need to get rid of that guy right there. Yep, I know. And then put a platform right there. Okay, and let's see. Put the smelter, turn it around like that. And I guess we'll put it up in this area. How far can we go out over here? What is it doing? It's doing weird stuff. Oh, okay. I guess maybe right there. And then what? What happened? What was that? That's weird. Did I not just build it? Let's try it again. Okay. Why did that not build? There it goes. That was weird. Okay, and let's build another one. Turn it around. Get a little closer. Building, it says building is not stable. We really need those supports. We do not have, I need the supports to be able to put under here. We don't have those yet, do we? Nope. All right, we're gonna have to unlock the, oh, there is a smelter right there. What the heck? It's like invisible or something? That's weird. Wait, no. What is going on? It's odd. How is there a partial smelter right there? Okay. We just found our first little bug thing that just happened. Okay, so we need to come over here, and this guy, what do you need? You need a titanium
the end of our training.
bars.
Please answer
Okay.
the following questions. On a scale of 1 to 10, how anxious does being incinerated alive make you feel?
I can't think of a worse way to die, so on a scale from 1 to 10, that's a solid 3.
Understood. On a scale of 1 to 10, how afraid are you of arachnids about 1 meter in diameter?
I'm afraid of these questions.
There's no need. Questions never killed anyone.
Oh, we got to select our titanium recipe. So there are 2 recipes. We need that one there. All right. So now that should, yeah, call the titanium from the miner through our invisible smelter that we put down that is bugged out, and then should put it into here, smelt it down, and then send it to the corporation over here. We need to send 100 of those. So those should come through fairly quickly here. Can we put down another? I'm trying to put down one more, because I know we're gonna have to do the same thing for the wolfram copper stuff. So I would like to put it right there, but for some reason it does not want to go right there. Yeah, the foundations are not as tall as they once were. I was able to build pretty high before, but I think the devs may have made a change there. So could be wrong, I don't know. But we'll get pillars at some point, and then we'll be able to stack those and then build on top of that, so we can keep building high. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, what can I work on? Let's see, we have those and the orbital cargo. Maybe I'll make some of these. See, these allow us to build up really high, which is weird. So I don't know. Strange. All right, guys, I think maybe we reached there. Yes, we did. All right, let's do the unlock, and this will unlock. Oh, I think we get the advanced platforms now. Advanced habitat and those. Okay. Oh, training complete. Nice. Thank you for the purchase, and have a nice sentence. All right, other players can now join your game. StarRupture Early Access. Cool. And support information.
Great job. This is the end of your introductory training. But remember that Arcadia 7 is a dangerous place, and a person will spend their entire life, or lives rather, learning from it. Stay alert, gather information, and don't worry. I'm always by your side, watching your every move.
Is that a threat?
It's for your own safety. I will now remove the introductory training restrictions. Location barrier disabled. Sedative injector disconnected.
Oh.
Communications channel active. Awakening other crew members ready. The Claywood Corporation hopes you will have a wonderful adventure and quickly pay off your debt. Good luck.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Oh.
What was that?
Oh, don't worry. It's only B1690, one of your colleagues.
Oh yeah, I
You're
forgot
connected
about
via
this.
audio, even when they're not currently active.
When they're not active?
The human brain can't go on for too long without stimulation. When sleeves are sleeping in the regeneration chamber, they get a constant audio and video feed of everything you do. They can also communicate with you. You'll also get this opportunity.
Everything?
Relax. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Okay, so now we have the pillars that I was talking about before. So these little guys we can place down here, and we will be able to build onto like so. And that gives support to these areas that are unsupported. So we'll just build a bunch of these on the same level. Now I think you can lock the level. Yeah, so like the axis or the axe. Wait, I think I need to go up a little. Wait, how high do we need to go? We're here. Right there. Go down one. Yeah. Okay. So if we lock, I think what is it? Is it Y? Lock that. There we go. And then no matter where we put it along this area, like so, we can just put these across like this. And then this will allow us to build on top of these. So if I'm doing this right, then we should be able to plop this guy up here. Where is it? Get this. Alright, maybe I need to go up above. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, we got those down, so I should put this down. Yeah, by raising it up, right? Building is not connected with ground. Does it need to be connected with ground? Maybe not. Maybe we have to do it and then stack it like that and do it more manual. Yeah, I think we have to put it like this. And then we could put these on top like that. Yes, there we go. Okay. All right. It's taking me a while to kind of remember how to do this. But now that allows us to build across and using our own supports and everything. So, there we go. Okay. All right, I'll worry about that later, but I just wanted to double check. All right, so now we need to start getting some stuff going into these other corporations. So we have the Future Health Solutions, the Griffiths Blue Corporation, Clever Robotics, Selenian, and Moon Energy. And each one of these have different things that they need for resources, and then they will give us certain rewards that we can go look on our display inside. But for now, I want to get one of these. Okay, so this one's already connected to make titanium. So let's make this one do, let's see, these two need titanium. So let's go ahead and set this one to do titanium like that. There we go. So that is coming in. And then same thing for this guy. We need this one to be titanium also, right? So we could set that to bring in titanium. And then we can use one of these things right here to split. So then we can grab this and have that go into there. Yep, like that. And then we can, let's get rid of this line real quick. Okay, I know, stopping the production. Okay, and then we'll feed that into there. And we'll feed this into there. And so those should split off and feed both of these corporations, which need the titanium bar. So we'll need to do the same thing for this one.
E4101.
Oh.
You look like you're a magnet for trouble.
Freaked out.
I won't pretend I'm a saint. I've helped smuggle this and that in my time for those in need.
People like you don't understand order. You just cause more problems for everyone else.
And you always followed orders and ended up in the exact same place as I did. I'd rather not follow anyone and be free.
You know nothing about me.
I forgot. Yep, there are these other characters that we can switch back and forth from, and they will we can actually switch out to those guys once we get the ability to make the little hibernation pod thing or whatever it's called. Do we have that yet? I don't think we have that yet. We need another smelter, so let's do the smelter. See if we can put that right there, like so. Is that going the right direction? No, it's not. Okay, there we go. All right, and then we can, probably should have built that on the other side, but whatever. Okay, right there. And then this line right there is the copper. So let's go build and connect it to there. We're gonna just zing it over to here. Throw it in like so. So I should get some copper or wolfram or whatever to come this way. And then we need this to make that. And so that's going to fire those off there to those two different corporations. Probably could use a third, so we could probably do this. Or we put one back here, like that, okay? And then take this line, squeeze it in the middle, like so. And then which one? We have, this one is doing, you can look at the symbols on the outside. So that one is the, I think it's Clever Robotics. Selenium needs, no, moon. We need moon. So this one needs to be moon. And switch that to moon. There we go. We should have the materials coming pretty soon through there. Eventually we'll be able to upgrade these lines to like Mark II versions or Mark III, I guess, and they will move a lot faster. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, cool. So let's go look at our stats inside and see how close we are to unlocking the next thing. All right, so we're at 18%, 14% over there, and then we'll have these firing off here in a second. So we're gonna come through. Yep, there they come. Look at all that. Oh, we got bugs. Okay, didn't expect that
What
so
the
soon.
frick was that?
They're vermin, the main threat on this planet.
What do you mean, main?
Most of the people that arrived on Arcadia 7 were eliminated by these creatures. Natural disasters you can prepare for, but vermin are a bit more unpredictable.
Why didn't you warn us that we'd be fighting some overgrown... I don't even know what.
The IRO imposed a TS9 top-secret clause on their existence. They made very sure no one ever found out about them. Aside from high-ranking officials, only people sent directly to the planet have ever learned of their existence.
Claywood was here. You should have told us. You knew.
Okay, I didn't expect a bug attack so soon in the game. That was different. Let's lay that down right there. Yeah, we need to be able to defend our area, especially since those blue bugs will infect our machines and stop them from doing their production stuff. Okay, yeah, I did not expect that to happen. So I guess the barrier is down. So that barrier was over here. Let's double check. Oh yeah, it is down. All right, so we can explore out here.
Looks good.
Okay, so we're gonna have to be careful. All right, cool.
Come to mama.
We probably should eat. Where's our health? Oh, we're actually not too bad. So we
Tasty.
got a few of these. I'll have to go get some more water things. Later we'll be able to produce food packets and all kinds of stuff like that. I'll have to spend some time laying some pillar foundations down so we can expand out a little bit more, but this will keep us going for a bit. So we can put pillars on these like that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, well, we need to wait for a little bit on these. So we have all of the corporations receiving product right now and items or whatever you want to call it. So those are all chooching away, and let's go explore a little bit. I kind of want to see, there were some areas where there was radiation that kept us from like exploring further on the previous player test versions of the game, and I think they were over here. So let's go ahead and look. Let's see, where's our ship? Our ship I think is over there. So I think if I go in this direction, we can go and see. I think this is the quickest way to the barrier. So let's take a look. Seem to remember there were bugs in this area once before. So we're gonna have to keep a lookout. Oh yeah, here it is. The radiation zone is still there. Now can we get into the radiation zone? Is it blocked by a barrier? I don't see one. Oh, whoa. Oh, I forgot.
I feel strange.
Okay.
Cosmic radiation has reached a dangerous level. I suggest leaving the area contaminated with radiation.
Okay. So I wonder if we can now get to this area. Oh man, we don't have a map. So we're gonna have to figure out how to get a map now. All right, let's look around over here. Oh, the music changed. Something. Uh-oh. Okay, we got bugs. We got a bug. Okay, is that it? Oh, what? Nope. Okay, we got that dude.
Eat that.
All right. Any stuff? Any more guys coming? Oh, yep. Okay. All right. Luckily, these dudes are easy over here.
I smacked it. Come to mama.
Okay, now if we get in their little cloud, it gooks us up. Yeah, it takes our shields away. Not good.
Yeah? What's going on?
You've entered an infection cloud. Microorganisms from the vermin are reacting with your equipment, disrupting your shield.
So no safety net then?
Oh, we made that guy mad. Maybe, does our beam go that far? Wow. Hey, this area looks a little different. Oh, this area looks different. Okay, wait, can we get over here? No, this is radiation. Look at these pillars. Oh, look down there. Oh, shoot. I really want to go over there. Okay. All right, we gotta get our place in order. Gotta build stuff. So hopefully there is a way to get over in that area and explore. Okay, so let's get back to our base. At some time, the sun will go down. We'll have a first rupture event, which will like wipe out the whole planet for a minute.
Looks good.
Don't know how often. I would have thought that already happened, but I guess not. Okay, back at the base, and we just got a unlock. All right, yes, the Selenium Corporation just unlocked here, and now we have a fabricator. Ooh, look at all those things we can make with the fabricator. All right, let's claim our reward for that. Who's next? Oh, we're about to unlock the Griffith Blue Corporation. Oh, is that going to give us a weapon? Ooh. Okay.
Griffith's Blue Corporation is grateful for all of your shipments. Remember that supporting this particular company will allow you to upgrade your arsenal, the UPP, which will certainly help in surviving on Arcadia. Better deal with the planet's dangers.
Okay,
wonderful.
Nice.
You know what would have been even more wonderful? If we had it when we first met the vermin.
Yeah. Okay, so now we need ammo for this. Can we make ammo? Where is ammo? Right there. Pistol ammo. And it requires just the basic building materials, so we select that. And that gave us 100, 200, 300. Wow, okay. Alright, cool. So now R to reload. Awesome. Okay, so that will help us hopefully defend ourselves. Although this little guy works pretty good. It has a serious distance on it, but once we'll get to some guys that are a lot harder and some that are armored. I am really curious to see if there are any new creatures in here, because we really have only come up against maybe like 2, 3, I guess 4 total different creatures. I don't know. I kind of like hacked through the barrier in one of the playtests and discovered some new creatures, so I might have seen about 5, but I'm curious to see if there are more. All right, awesome. So we just need to wait till we can unlock some more, and then we have some fabricators and things to set up, and I need to expand on the base a little bit more to make some room, because this place will get messy really quick. Anyway, well, I think this is a good stopping point here. We got through the basic tutorial, upgraded quite a bit to the first level of, production of things that we need to build out our base. And then in the next episodes and upcoming episodes, we'll have to explore more, and there are some points of interest over there, and there is a place right there. And then we have quite a few places outside the radiation zone that I'll be curious to see. Also, we have these little beacon towers over there that will expand our map once we're able to get our map, which we have not unlocked yet. But anyway, we'll do that in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the game so far, and let me know your thoughts in the comments section. I really love this game, and it's super pretty, and it runs really good. Like, I mean, the performance of it is really good, even with all of the chaos that is about to happen with these production lines. So really haven't really run into any issues just yet, except for where we placed the smelter down right there. It did not fully go in the position, and I don't really know what happened, but part of it remained. It's kind of weird, so maybe when we reload the game that will resolve itself, but I don't know. But anyway, guys, I really appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe on the video, hit that bell notification to get notified when I post more videos, and we'll be covering this game quite a bit now.
Great work.
And yep, cool. Got another unlock, but yep,
items.
I will see you guys
New
in
rewards and tasks are waiting for you in the terminal.
Stop talking. Okay, yep, I will see you guys in the next video, and make sure you guys hit that hype button too. That really helps out my channel, and I really appreciate it. All right, guys, I will see you guys later. Bye.